was. It's a fight. It's taking time. No get no. There's always.
Oh, I know who that is. You see, every time you make a conscious decision to do the work of the Lord, Satan is always present to try to convince you to do otherwise. Whispering in our ear. He sounds something like this. Listen up. This is what he says. He says, you can still no patience, he takes no time. He says, this is not a race, take a break, and it's fine. He says, hey. He said, he said, he said, this is what we say this, listen. Get out of the way, cause I'm on the loose. No time to dance, no time to lose. Look at your head, well, I got the move. Look at your head, well, I got the move. Yeah, this is the day, I like the truth. Need to get up and play. We the business, super Jesus, business in the being witness for the prison king. Jesus said that it's the weakest, said that shit that he has said that just to send us rain. Now we is witness in the real flesh, but he has written us in his name. We are wicked for his name. The free and clean, it's in his name. And he forgives us and relieves us in his. We receive the kingdom riches in his shame. He commissioned and he sent his cane. Be a mission and he's quick to say. Be a mission for the heathen and just to see him switch into a Christian man. I ain't saying you should quit. Old friends saying you should get to make a new beginning. I respond to their foolishness from my little Chris life. Get out the way like a line that was let out the case. There was a time of rain. Come get out of the rain. There was work to do. I'm like, get out the way. Time to dance. Time to lose. Look at your back. I got the move. Hey. Look at your back. I got the move. Hey. Hey. This is the day. You got the truth. You can get up the play. Lay on shoes. Look at your back. You got the move. Hey. Look at your back. You got the move. Move. Hey. Right now, everybody, baby. Can you grab my water right now? I'm too old for this. It's jumping up and down. We in the mountains somewhere. I'm from like sea level, so it's hard to breathe. If I die, tell my mama all over. Hey. Hey, so, like I was saying, before these weak lungs rudely interrupted, as we make a conscious decision to do the work of the Lord, Satan will always be present, always in your ear, to try to convince you to do otherwise. Take your time, put it off for tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, and he says the same thing, and guess what? So on and so forth. The mission that God has given you to accomplish gets undone. The graveyard is full of spaces holding bodies where not only have their bodies been laid to rest, but their agendas, their goals, their hopes, their dreams, and their missions have been buried. Why? Because they listened to the voice of the devil, of the enemy, and seeked that comfort, seeked that convenience, and the work never got done, so God raised someone else up to do it. What will you be? Who will you be? Will you be the person taking this precious time that He has given you to glorify Him, to do His work, or to seek comfort? Let me tell you something about the devil, right? As he tempts you, he's going to tempt you with what is already appealing to your flesh, right? You ain't going to tempt me with no tuna fish sandwich. I hate tuna fish. And yes, I'm judging you if you like tuna fish. I think it's utterly disgusting. And there's some verse somewhere in the Bible that says, condemnation is headed your way if you eat tuna fish. It's probably like Judas chapter 6, verse 66 or something. Nah, I'm kidding. You can't tempt me with two feet, but put a chocolate cake in front of me. Oh, that's different. Amen. Hallelujah, right? The devil will come tempt you with what is appealing to your flesh. And since we're out here in the West, convenience is a big temptation for us. Comfort is a big temptation for us. But here's a way how we beat this. I'm going to give you the cheat code. It's pretty simple. I need y'all to listen. It's a matter of dying to self. And as we die to self, our desires begin to mirror the Father's desires. We begin to want what He has for us or wants for us as we die to self. This is how we die to self. 3 simple steps. We're saved by grace through faith and not by works, but there's some work to be done. Amen? You read your word. You pray. You fast to deny the flesh. You make this a daily process, progress, a routine for yourself. And I guarantee, I would stand up there and look like a fool if you went and tried it and it ain't work. I'm telling you, it's gonna work. You put these things into motion, into practice, and your desires will begin to mirror the Father's. Amen? And as you do it, it's daily. It's not just one like I did my good deed, God, I read my Bible, I'm fasting. I'm fasting, man, Lord, son, I'm fasting from 6 to 6. Woo! That's your reward if you do that. As you put these things into practice, you'll die to self, and you must die to self on the daily. So here it goes. Y'all ready? And we do this daily, right? You know those 3 steps. We die to self, we go to sleep, we wake up, and then we do it again. We die to self, we go to sleep, we wake up, and then we do it again. We die to self, we go to sleep, we wake up, and then we... Oh, yeah. I die to self, go to sleep, and I wake up. Come on. I die to self, go to sleep, and I wake up. One more time. I die to self, go to sleep, and I wake up. Hey, this is the die to self right here. If you know it, sing along. The old be on that new creation in Christ. Hey, R.I.P. the day is dead. Can't get pointed in my hair. Listen, R.I.P. the day is dead. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. On the sleep in my wake up and do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Everybody listen. Do it again. On the sleep in my wake up and do it again. I was born to take center stage. You should probably good to take center stage. You were about to catch stage, run the stage. Oh, I took the devil, catch from the bed. Get a better read. It's like calling the lecture. In the octagon, I'm on the break. Sitting like a pulling hole in a stretcher. On this mic, I'm on the corner. Who what? River on the block. Right by such a fine girl. Flexing on the lick of 9 jewels. And my kids standing quite a lot of fools. I got Michael Jordan over my shoes. And my leather white side blue. These are the thoughts I gotta die to. Cause the brain fall away from crying for. See these thoughts prove like a storm aside. Way deeper than my portal lies upon a king and turn into the law of fire. That part is wicked and will surely die. Standing back and about to make a mess. Cannon to the head, I'll slay the flesh. Mama do the clock when I lay the rest. Stay the sex right. I'm ready, yes, yes. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. On the sleep in the wake up and do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Everybody, let's tell them. Do it again. On the sleep in the wake up. I got one more song and I'm out your way. And I need you all to know before I get off the stage that Jesus saves. He saves indeed, and there is no limit to how far his hand reaches. He is totally invested into your affairs. So much so, the numbers of hair on your head are counted by the Father. You were made with intent. You were made with purpose. Don't allow the enemy to condemn you, to tell you you're unworthy, to tell you you're not worth it, to tell you that you can't be used. Because unfortunately, too many times in this Christian culture, these unrealistic expectations are set by sermons. The Bible indeed says to practice righteousness. The Bible indeed says to be holy because he is holy. But remember, we're in a sanctification process. So as you fall, make sure you're falling forward. Try not to fall. But as you fall forward, don't fall backwards. And you will see that as you continue to get up, your legs strengthen, and you fall less and less. As you apply these things and you die to self, you will see the walk begins to get easier. It never gets easy. And it will not be easy until the day we pass away when it becomes easy. I just sense there's people in this place feeling condemned. Coming to shows, you see people share on the mic and have this view that they're so above reproach and they sin just a little bit, way less than you, and that is completely false. We take heart knowing that our brothers and sisters across the world share in the same struggles, right? But we find victory in the same source. His name is Jesus Christ. How many people believe that the Lord inhabits the praises of his people? Amen. Well, if you believe that, I need you to sing along with me as we give the Lord the highest praise and say, hallelujah, okay, let's go.